Do you know about Sigma females? They're the ones quietly revolutionizing the future of work. Now I know what you're thinking. Sigma, isn't that a Greek letter or something? Well, yes, but it's also a way to describe a unique group of women who are independent, self-reliant, and often introverted. Unlike their alpha counterparts who command the room, or the beta personalities who are the peacemakers, Sigma females are the stealth operators. They're the ones who prefer to fly under the radar, and yet they're still making waves. They don't need the limelight to shine. Their work speaks for itself. It's a bit like comparing a fireworks display to a stealth bomber. Both can light up the sky, but only one does it without making a sound. So if you haven't noticed them before, it's because they've been busy reshaping the work landscape while you were watching cat videos. So how exactly are these elusive Sigma females changing the future of work, you ask? Well, let's dive right in. Picture this, the rise of remote work. A world where the office is just a figment of the past and the kitchen table is now the boardroom. For some, this might sound like a dreadful nightmare, but for the Sigma females, it's a dream come true. Sigma females are the rare breed of individuals who thrive in solitude. They are the queens of their own castle, the captains of their own ship. Now imagine them in this new world of remote work. They're not just surviving, they're thriving. While some of us may be climbing the walls from too much alone time, Sigma females are building empires from their living rooms. But how do they do it? Simple. They are self-driven. They don't need a boss breathing down their neck or a co-worker peeking over their shoulder. They are their own motivation. And in a world that's increasingly valuing self-starters and independent thinkers, Sigma females are a perfect fit. But let's not forget their secret weapon, their wit. Sigma females don't just work hard, they work smart. They're the ones finding innovative solutions to problems, creating new strategies and pushing boundaries. They're not just thinking outside the box, they're redesigning the box. And in a world that's constantly evolving, we need more of these trailblazers. Now, let's add a dash of humor into the mix. Picture a Sigma female sitting in her pajamas, sipping on her morning coffee and creating the next big thing. All while some of us are still struggling to figure out how to unmute ourselves on Zoom. Hilarious, right? But that's the reality. Sigma females are changing the game. So, next time you see a Sigma female, don't underestimate her. She might just be the one shaping the future of work. Remember, while you were struggling with your Zoom meetings, Sigma females were probably creating the next big thing in their pajamas. But why should we care about Sigma females? What makes them so special? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, Sigma females possess a unique set of strengths that set them apart, making them not just special, but crucial in the evolving landscape of work. Let's start with their analytical skills. Sigma females have a knack for dissecting problems, looking at them from every possible angle, and finding solutions that others might not see. Think of them as the Sherlock Holmes of the workplace, minus the deerstalker cap and the pipe, of course. They don't need flashy props to solve a mystery, just their sharp minds. Now let's talk about creativity. Sigma females are not your run-of-the-mill thinkers. They have the ability to think outside the box, often coming up with innovative solutions that leave people wondering, why didn't I think of that? They're like the Picasso of problem solving, turning every challenge into a masterpiece of thought. And no, they don't use blue paint and abstract shapes, just their vivid imagination. Then there's their ability to adapt. In a world that's constantly changing, adaptability is key. Sigma females are like chameleons, blending into new environments and adjusting to changes with ease. Whether it's a sudden shift in project direction or a completely new work strategy, they handle it with finesse. They're like the James Bond of the corporate world, always ready to take on a new mission, minus the tuxedo and the shaken, not stirred martini. So what's the takeaway here? Sigma females, with their analytical minds, creative thinking, and adaptability, are ideal for the evolving work landscape. They're the secret weapon you didn't know your team needed. So the next time you're stuck in a work rut, maybe you need a Sigma female to come to your rescue. Just don't expect a fanfare. They're not into that. They'd rather slip in, save the day, and slip out unnoticed, leaving you to wonder, who was that masked woman? Well, folks, that's a Sigma female for you. Now that we've dived into the world of Sigma females, it's your turn to share. That's right. We're not just here to talk at you, but we also want to hear from you. After all, conversations are a two-way street, aren't they? Now let's have a little fun, shall we? Maybe you've got an intriguing story about a Sigma female who swooped in and saved the day at your work. You know, like that time when your entire project was going down in flames, deadlines whizzing past like shooting stars, and then, out of nowhere, appeared this mysterious Sigma lady. She didn't say much, but with a few strategic moves and some out-of-the-box thinking, she turned the whole situation around. Sounds like a superhero movie, doesn't it? But hey, who said real life can't be just as thrilling? Or perhaps you are the Sigma female, quietly steering the ship from behind the scenes. Maybe you've been secretly ruling your world, making a difference in your own unique way, all while maintaining that enigmatic Sigma charm. If that's the case, we salute you, and we'd love to hear your story. And gentlemen, maybe you're wondering if the woman in your life is a Sigma. Does she have that independent streak, that quiet confidence, that knack for doing things her own way? Well, we'd love to hear about it. And who knows, your story might just inspire someone else to understand and appreciate the Sigma females in their lives better. But no matter what your story is, we want to hear it. Because every tale adds a new layer to our understanding of Sigma females, helping us to appreciate their unique strengths and the vital role they play in our world. So go ahead, spill the beans in the comments. Share your experiences, your observations, your Sigma stories. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button for more insights into Sigma females. Who knows, you might just be living with one.